Welcome back to Murphy's Diesel, folks. And boy, do we have a treat for you. We've got a 79,000 pound, it's a railroad truck, and it's derailed. And it is way out in the middle of nowhere. You look out that way, you can see it.
It's right there.
About 8 miles of road you've ever seen. And we got the old 1150 because I'm not going to take my 1075 in there. But anyway, I got my main man with me.
You made your trusty seat cover.
My trusty seat cover. Mrs. Wrecker Rick.
We were on date night when we got this call, so date night interrupted, all for the sake of YouTube and for you guys, so you get to see things like taking the 1150 rotator out to go put a truck back on the rails. It should be fun.
We're taking off the rails. We're not real sure what's going to happen yet, but I got Rod and the Nero behind me and the old 55. They're gonna go ahead of us and scout the path, blaze the trail, if you will. You know, figure out the best route. I mean, there is only one route, but I don't know, they might have to roll boulders out of the road, or who knows what they're gonna have to do. It's really bad road, so stand by, folks. Send these guys down the road in front of us to clear anything out of the way that needs to be cleared out. I'm gonna have you guys go down the road, go down the road that way in front of us, and if there's anything in the road, you know, or if there's any place where this truck ain't gonna make it through, then come back and let me know. I'm gonna be going really slow, so.
I can do that.
Road's a real piece of work, huh?
They do not look good.
Who is he today?
Throk.
Huh?
Throk.
He's the Rock today?
Throk. T-H-R-O-K.
Throk. I got Throk with me here today.
Off the tracks.
So Hotrod has a new alter ego.
Is it?
He's got a pair of blades on it. He's just like, yeah, you got it. It's Throk. He says his name's Throk. Blades. Like glasses? What? Those, like, 90s style.
Blades?
Yeah,
Like
they're the
blade?
ones that come to a point on the side. No, the ones that come to a point on the side.
Yeah.
Like a blade, like, you know,
I feel stupid right now.
piece of steel.
I feel like a real idiot.
Why?
I don't know.
Anyway, so he says his name's Throk.
Rock?
Throk. T-H-R-O-C-K.
Throk.
Throk. So. what hill? This one right here?
I don't make it.
This one we're looking at, this side?
Think you can make it?
I thought you were the Throk.
It's pretty steep. I don't know if you can make it, brother.
I think we'll give it a try. I think Throk knows his ass from a hole in the ground.
They're gonna have this damn truck back on the track by the time we get there.
Alright.
Are you doing it?
Yeah, get in front of me.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Thinking after this little trip, we may just have to build an off-road rotator.
I thought that's what we bought the Oshkosh for.
No. It's too small for an off-road rotator. Bought the Oshkosh for like off-road, like wrecker or I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're gonna build out of that yet.
Stand by.
I need something big, like a hat.
How much did this cost?
I think it was like $30,000. Nothing, huh? Just trying to get him to honk. They won't honk up. There you go. I think Rowdy and Throk. Rowdy and Throk.
Gonna be best friends.
Probably.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Because I hate Throk. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that Rowdy and Throk are gonna thrive. We had to lock her in for that one, folks. Everything drug. The H-beams drug. The outriggers on the back drug. Only the things we'll do
For BNSF.
for the public, you know. Things we'll do for our customers. It's unlimited. We will do anything. Even destroy this 1150.
There is no hill too steep.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we'll do anything. At least if we need some blocks to get this thing off the track, at least we got plenty.
We are 2.5 miles down and only 6 more to go.
Hopefully you don't get any worse than that little job we just had to go through. But it's quite the off-road recovery, huh, folks?
Just a little update. 45 minutes later and we finally have 3.5 miles down with only 5 to go. Throk is turning around again. So looks like we've come upon something that might be a little tricky for old Martin Riggs here.
Pretty bad right there.
Like impassable?
You want to get out and go walk it?
Go. Go. What would you like to do? Where are we gonna go? Down the railroad tracks?
So, update. 4.5 miles in. 4 more to go.
That's all we're in.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So,
Well, and the road just keeps getting better and better, folks.
Just talked to the guy up there. He said about 3 more miles this way.
Yeah, we know.
Thanks, we know.
No, we didn't know where you're at. Didn't know if you got stuck.
Is that John? Is that your girlfriend's dad? Oh. Okay. Turn around, we're gonna wait. You're wasting time, bro. Burning daylight. BNSF, folks. Out here just trying to keep the trains on the rails.
Keeping America moving.
Keeping America moving. One train at a time. We've been thinking about buying a train, folks. You know, we gotta do something. You know, everybody just keeps one-upping us. You know, every time we turn around, you know, you got Diesel Brothers. You got them, Blackhawk. You know, I don't even own a helicopter. So, Matt's Off-Road's building another big wrecker, I think. Something. I don't know what they're building. Something big. Something big and old. Who else?
Whistling Diesel. What's he got?
Whistling Diesel's got a bunch of monster
he just
trucks.
bought a he just bought a helicopter too.
He did?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So, we're just gonna skip it and buy a train. Yep. Buy a train and put us in a train track all across America. Like, imagine that, YouTube. Well, folks, you're never gonna guess what I bought today. A train. Heavy deal, get a train now.
Probably. We said it first. Oh, look, another train. Update. We are 5.5 miles in with only 3 miles left to go.
Move these rocks. And I could come right through here.
So the plan is to go around the cattle guard because there's a huge dip over on the passenger side that if we continue to come over it, we're gonna not make that. So let's see, huh? low on the other side. Really putting Martin rigs to the test.
You're still gonna hit.
Some more right there.
Let him know if it's gonna hit it, okay? Oh, goodness. Oh my goodness. Is Rick a genius?
He's really smart.
Well,
Can I get a yeehaw?
Yeah.
well, BNSF would do just a little bit of work to the roads. I mean, a cattle guard? Come on, folks.
He wants to see if we can get that truck to here. I don't know if we'll make it all the way, but this is about the best spot you're getting. The only gets worse that way.
Okay.
We'll see if we can bring it down here.
How far up is it?
It's about another 2 miles from here. So, and we got it back on the rail, but bearing on it is probably going to go out. I don't know if it's going to make it all the way down here. We can try.
Should we keep moving that way? Or?
And this is the best spot, huh?
Might be the best spot right here because it's a little bit higher feel over there, and the road going that way is way worse.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're just gonna sit here.
I'm gonna pull off the road here.
Update.
Alright, so we're back on the road. They were going to try to make it to this flat spot here behind us so we could get him off the tracks here, but
They only made it a
no
quarter
way,
of-
no. So we're going to keep heading eastbound. Stand by, folks.
Logs. I have to do the logs. Does that steer axle? Does that bring it up more?
Another hiccup. You know, big dip. High cattle guard.
He didn't. Back up a little bit. You put one right there. You're hitting this bar.
A nice little trick you had there.
But that was a deep one, huh?
Yeah.
All kinds of tricks up my sleeve, babe.
We found it. What?
Nothing.
I know it's gonna be real hard to get to. Like,
you
there's
can't
no
move
flat
on.
spot. Like, I wonder if he can go the opposite direction. Hey, look. What's that? Is that a cow?
Yeah, okay. Yep.
That's one cow that we didn't save. Darn. It's another train.
We're driving down here to check it out. Scope it out, you know, before we drive the rotator.
This is like the worst part.
200 yards more.
But it's a really
200
bad
yards
area.
further down. Some really
And look how
shitty
bad,
road.
like I'm like bouncing around. I'm gonna get whiplash.
And they're parked up on top of this big old thing right here.
There's not a good spot to get the rotator over here.
Yeah, so I don't know what they're thinking. There's no way I could get them off. I mean, I can.
There's like a
I
canyon
can get them
between.
off there.
There's a canyon between the road and the track up there.
I could
Like,
get them off there.
they just won't like the way it happens.
Yeah, they're not gonna like it. They'll have to sign a damage order. And we'll have to get an end dump out here to pick up the pieces.
Ay.
There they are, right up there. If you peel these open, it dyes your skin. Hot Rod knows all about it. Peel it. Peel it. No, peel it with your hands. No, peel it with your hands and get to the good spot. It's not pecan tree, it's walnut tree, folks. I'm not a farmer.
I was saying they look like little crab apples. But... I don't know if you saw that, but it's another train. Yeah. They got it back on the rails, but the bearing's out. There he is. There's old Martin Riggs, our first rotator. I think we should hold on to him for the rest of our lives.
Turn off-road rotator.
Yeah. After the warranty's out on it, and we have, you know, 10 other rotators. After we get the M100, we might as well just take Martin Riggs and make him the off-road rotator.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
wore down.
Who would be better for it?
The back, and you're gonna put it on ties, and put the tires on ties. Then I could pick up the front, and then rotate the front around like that, and then it'll rotate on the ties. The back wheels will just turn on the ties like that, and then he'll be pointing this way, and then I can just pull him off of there. Or grab the back and then the back of it. I think room to do it.
Back is real tough to be.
The back's top heavy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of rubber. I don't know if you need to set that on the ground first over here somewhere.
I can.
And then move it. It might be a lot lighter that way.
Okay.
Because there's a welding pin in the back.
How big is it? How heavy is it?
10,000.
And it's up high?
Yeah. It's sitting over in the back.
You said your total is 79,000?
I think that 79,000 is empty. I don't think that includes that 10,000 pound welder and fuller that's in it. You can take that. I can open these doors. I can open these doors up. We can it's hooked up to a crane. We can set it out.
I'm not that worried about it. I'm pretty sure I can just pick. I can pick either end and set it off. So if we pick, I think if we pick the back first instead of the front here, bring the back here, and then they got these ties right here.
You might be able to steer the front.
Yeah. Think? Just set the back over like that and then steer the front off. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna grab it by probably actually going around here and then to go around the frame up to here with some kind of grading on each side with each cable. So I'll have, it'll be somewhat stable. You know what I mean?
You're a professional
And then-
hauler, not me.
And then once we get it, so we'll get the back, pick it up about right here, and then I'll just bring it over and set it right here. So we got her backed in here. A little bit of finagling. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up the back and set it off. It doesn't look that off camber, but it's pretty off camber. Look at my truck digging in. So,
It looks very off camera to me. I'm a little scared.
it's too steep for the truck to drive off by itself, stacking ties. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to pick up the back of it, set the back over here on level ground, because you can see it's level right here. We set the back on that level ground, and then he can back his front steers off of the track. So stand by, folks, because just might get western. Right, we got some 8-speeds left.
Yeah. Well, if it isn't another train.
Protectors?
Well, folks, you know what time it is. It's time for another train. So, you know.
Watch them right here when we pick up. Make sure this doesn't get damaged or anything. Just go straight to it. Keep yours long, don't mind, take.
Hey, boss man,
Yes, sir.
when you get some tension on it, I'll go up there and I'll go over here and lift them high rails up. I started to lift them backwards up and it started to roll this way, so I just put them back down. But the front ones are already lifted.
Okay, one thing, do you have like a winch brake on the front? Can you lock your steer tires? Because somebody has to sit in and hold brake.
I guess that'd be me. I'm the driver.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, before you lift anything, you make sure nothing's coming.
Yes, sir.
Good time on that.
Okay, we're tight right now. We're ready to lift.
You got tension on it right now?
I got just a little. No, I don't want to take that either.
We like our shirt.
Somebody ordered me a 4-point harness real quick. Maybe inside the cab.
We've only
got some
tipped
straps.
one over.
Just one?
Yep.
In how many years?
Since 2014. And that's about probably 500 wrecks a year. Somewhere 450, 500. Going through it, what happened is we were towing a trailer, a loaded dry van, had like 50,000 in it, and we were going through a roundabout, and we had it on the back of a wrecker, and the apparatus that we used to tow with broke, and we were going through that roundabout, and it just went like that, and laid over right in the roundabout in Chino Valley, and took out a light pole, a sidewalk, and everything else. So
You get to work that one the other morning on 40, right there at about the 165 that was turned over on its side.
no, that was a towing company out of Williams.
I was covered in the wheels, seeing
Yeah. We worked a lot of them on 40, but. You feeling good about it?
I'm always nervous. Anytime that you do anything with that rotator, I've always been nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with the 75 ton, doing anything with it, I'm always nervous. You know? Just a lot of machine.
Yeah. So the bearing inside there is bad, and this is seized up. So
That's the one causing all these problems. The reason why Murphy's was called.
so it derailed them up the track. So it locked up, seized up, and derailed the truck. And then they got it back on themselves and tried to make it to a crossing, but they're about 7 miles from a crossing. So we gotta get it off the tracks because it's starting force fires and everything else. So.
They'll pull X amount of spikes, you know.
And then pick it up just a little.
And then I've got my machine will take my puller will sit down over it, and I'll clamp up right into the ball right there, and then I can pick it up and lower it, and then we'll set the crown on it, and then my puller will pull it together so far, and then after that, the welder head we fine tune it until we get it to where it's flat, and once it's flat, we get the crown we want. We just weld it together, machine weld it together.
What is it welded with?
What's the welder weight?
What's it welded with?
Electricity, 480 electricity. No gas.
So,
nothing.
That's pretty cool.
It's really small.
And that's not hot rod anymore.
Throk what?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not hot rod.
Oh, that I used to drive these all the time.
I don't believe it.
What, these automatic Volvo?
These trains.
Oh, well, there's not even a steering wheel in them, so what do you do?
On what?
Train?
There's a steering wheel on this train?
There is no steering wheel.
Not on
There's
this?
not even a steering wheel.
In this truck?
You said these trains.
No, he said these trucks.
No, that
Oh,
is.
these, I said this automatic Volvos, and you said these trains.
This is not a train.
No, this is a train.
It's on the tracks.
It's got high roll gear on it.
It's like part train.
Huh?
Half train, half truck.
Yeah.
Throk couldn't do it. Throk can't live that one-track lifestyle. I like to turn.
Throk can't even put the...
Throk didn't do that.
Throk can't even put the
Throk was
Snatch
supervising.
block.
snatch blocks on properly.
If you were supervisor, you would have told me not to.
Throk's not a good supervisor. Throk a dummy, but he had a big heart.
Well, folks, you know what time it is.
You don't need me to release any brakes or anything, do you?
Just leave it set. Yeah, leave the truck running.
I didn't
Go
really
there and then
think
just
it was
hold
being
it.
set.
As soon as I get it in the air,
Uh-huh.
when you go inside to bring your gear up,
I'm gonna bring it up right here on the side.
oh, you are?
Yeah, I just cut. I don't even, when I get inside, that's when I can cut the hydraulics off.
Okay. All you'll do is just hold your foot brake so the front don't roll. And then I'll pick it up, and then we'll make sure everybody's situated and make sure it holds your weight. And then I'll let you know, all right, I'm gonna swing it around. And then you just keep the brakes held. And then once we get it right there, I'll just set you down and we'll leave these brakes set.
Okay.
We got these set right now,
these
right?
are these are set.
Yeah. So I just need the fronts held. So.
All right.
got him on level ground on his drive, so we're gonna block up that side and back him on down nice and slowly. So I can't get on the other side to pick the front up and boom it over, so we're gonna back him off.
That's rocks in here.
I'm not bringing him all the way in.
Getting near the tracks again and stuff like that. You gotta go check something back there now.
Yes, sir. All right, thank you.
I do.
Have a good one.
Thank you. How's this going, Rigger Rig?
This road's even longer going this way.
Going out.
The way we came in. How did it get longer? This is like 500 miles in rotator miles. It's only 4 miles. In rotator miles on this massive piece of shit. It's like 500 miles.
This is when we drove around, right?
No.
It's not?
No, this is one we're gonna step on. You don't see the fences up there.
Oh, I see, okay.
Alright, he's flashed his lights at me, so I think he's stuck. Check it out.
High centers back there. Tag axles.
Wonder. Put your tag down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was wondering if I let my tags down.
It might put your tag down. It might let it roll on down. Hit that green lever in. Hold it.
Good.
Well, we made it back to the yard. Recovery went real swell. Isn't that right, babe?
So swell.
It's about an 8-hour recovery. Most of that was driving down dirt road. I don't even know if I'd call it a dirt road, but rotator handled real nicely. Just stood up and took it like a man. So we came, we saw, we recovered. We didn't scratch a corner on that bad, Larry. Ain't that right, Throk?
Oh yeah. It's off the tracks.
Well, it is now anyway, huh? How about you, Nero? We didn't scratch a corner on that bad, Larry, but we did manage to get your face nice and dirty.
Is it dirty? It was dirty before I went out there.
Enough about you. How'd that recovery go, babe? Are you tired?
Yes. Cold.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Tired and cold. And I'm hungry because it's after, 9 o'clock at night.
It's 12:50.
Now I want to have a midnight snack. So.
It seemed that way. That was 11 years.
It's just kind of brisk out here this morning. So, about 1 o'clock Saturday morning. I gotta be up in 4 hours. I gotta hit it hard. I'm still on that road to get my face tattooed on Hotrod's back, so that's everyday deal. Getting up at 5, just getting after it,
Hot Rod wakes up at 5 and just stuffs his face with bread and
No, he doesn't.
something.
He has to be at work at 8 and he wakes up at 7:59. 7:45, sorry. And he lives 15-20 minutes away, so by that I mean he never shows up on time, ever.
I don't know if it gives me a straight answer when we start.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. We start at 8 o'clock. It's not like we start early around here either. And these boys cannot make it here on time. Like 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I mean, you could accidentally make it to work by 8. Like at 8 o'clock you could do so many things before work starts. But anyway, today we have the world's largest off-road rotator.
Now we just need to get a full-time one instead of a,
We need to get a real off-road rotator. Need to build
last
one.
time we took it that far off-road.
Never.
Yeah, the U.S. Express FedEx.
Yeah, that was good road though, all the way. So.
That was like a year ago. So.
All right, folks, we're out of here. So you stay classy. High rail truck that derailed off the tracks, spun a bearing, locked up a wheel that we had to drive 7 miles one way of extremely bad road, especially for a 60,000 pound rotator.